Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Jana McDonald and I am a career advisor with the Experiential Learning Hub at the University of Guelph. I'm excited to be sharing with you evidence-based techniques we can use to make us happy. I would like to start with a territorial acknowledgement. It is with great respect the Experiential Learning Hub acknowledges that the University of Guelph resides on the ancestral lands of the Attawandaron people and the treaty lands and territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit. We uphold the significance of the Dish with One Spoon Covenant and the continuing relationship our Indigenous neighbors have with this land. We recognize that today, this gathering place is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples, and acknowledging them reminds us of our relationships to this land where we learn and work. So, what will you be learning about today? I'm going to talk about what we think makes a good job, what makes us happy, and techniques and tools we can use to incorporate happiness into our job search. I'm going to start with a question for you to reflect on. What makes a good job? Is it money? How about one where we can be famous? What about one that gives us power, where we have control over the decisions? As it turns out, while those things can give us momentary feelings of happiness, they don't make us happy. So what does? I've got 7 techniques to share with you on how to make yourself happy. Wake up with something to look forward to. Start every day thinking about something you can do to make the day exciting. Number 2, participate in meaningful work. How do we engage in meaningful work? Start with issues you care about that the world is facing. How would you like to contribute? If you're looking for help, book an appointment with a career advisor to complete a challenge card assessment. Or, if you want to get started right away, Google the United Nations Sustainability Goals. See what the UN is currently working on. What challenge sparks some excitement in you? Number 3, use our strengths every day. You want to use your strengths daily in the work that you complete. When you're looking at your current projects, what are some of the character strengths can you use? If you're not sure, take a free assessment at www.viacharacter.org. Number 4, try experiencing something new. Here are some ideas for you. Complete a new activity, attend a meeting of a campus club that's piqued your curiosity, register for a new class based solely on genuine interest, learn a new skill on LinkedIn Learning, visit a restaurant you've always wanted to try, or go for a hike in a different city. The possibilities are endless. Choose one idea you have that would be easy to do. Number 5, spend time with family and friends. Who supports you? Spend more time with that person. Do you want to maximize your happiness? Combine trying something new with a friend or a family member. Quiet the mind. Do you ever feel like you have lots of thoughts swarming around in your head? Me too. It can be a little overwhelming at times. So what can you do? Research shows us one of the best things you can do is meditate. If this is something you want to give a try, I recommend 2 apps where you can start with short meditations, Calm or Headspace. If you feel meditation isn't for you at this time, you can also just try deep breathing. Simply breathe in for 4 seconds and out for 8 seconds. Do this a few times. It's simple, but it will allow you a few moments of a calm mind. My final 2 tips are techniques you've heard before. Exercise and sleep are the final techniques you can use to make yourself happier. Now that we know the techniques, what can we do to apply these techniques to job searching? Be intentional when we start our day. Use a day timer, a journal, or a file on your phone to write down one thing you can do today that will bring you closer to the career you want. Find organizations you want to work for. Maybe you like to travel, so Air Canada would be an option. Maybe you have some unique product ideas, and so working for a company like Procter & Gamble would allow you to develop one of those ideas. Maybe you have diabetes and are interested in researching a cure or directly supporting patients, so you can look into sick kids. Maybe you want to come up with ideas for improving climate change, so you explore government roles in the Yukon, working on solutions in wind energy. Try and brainstorm organizations you would like to work at. When you're reviewing job postings, take a closer look. Will the tasks and activities in this job allow you to use your strengths? Some will and some won't. Try to find the ones where you will get energy from doing your work. Lots of students and job seekers use job searching websites to apply for jobs. If this is you, why not try a new technique? You can have a career chat with someone doing work that you admire, or volunteer at an organization to learn some new skills. Another idea is to attend an event or conference where you will be with like-minded people. You might learn something new or make a connection. Balance job searching with spending time with friends and family. Be around people who can remind you of why you are great. We all have thousands of thoughts every day. Start observing your ants. An ant stands for another negative thought. Once you start looking for them, you will be surprised at how many you have. When you find yourself having a negative thought, take a moment to observe it. How is it making you feel physically? It's probably making you feel bad. Is there a way to reframe your thoughts to feel more positive? For example, no one wants to hire me becomes employers want to hire me for my creativity. Another example, I'm terrible at interviews becomes I'm practicing becoming more confident in interviews. By reframing your thoughts, you can bring yourself to a more positive place. Be gentle with yourself. Meaningful job searching takes time. I'm sure you're doing the best you can. Always remember, you are enough, just as you are. Keep your exercise simple. Put your shoes on and go for a 5-minute walk, or do 2 push-ups. Even that short burst of movement will help you feel good. What's the #1 wellness technique I recommend? Getting a good night's sleep. I acknowledge sleep can be elusive. For those days when you do get a good night's sleep, you are going to feel invincible. Enjoy that feeling. Be patient. We like to think as we enter 4th year or graduate from our master's or PhD programs, we will have an amazing job lined up when we graduate. Some of you will and some of you won't. If you don't have one, that's totally normal. There will be unexpected twists and turns that show up as you explore different careers. Rely on being well rested and your strengths to get you through them. Give yourself time to find a career path that is meaningful for you. We're here to help you along the way. Whether it's helping you access some of the tools I mentioned or doing a resume critique, maybe you have a disability and need some help with accessibility needs, or just simply check out experienceguelph.ca. We have a lot of jobs that get posted daily you can take advantage of and start applying to. Thank you for spending time with me today.